I remember some time back I was hearing rumors about a Quake 2 remaster, but when they did the update for Quake 2, they didn't, there was like a small Steam update on, for Quake 2, but I don't really know what it was for, and it was a very small one, so, but now it's confirmed. G-Man got it early. And apparently, Quake 264 is also on it. I didn't even know, or I at least forgot that, there was a Quake 264. That Aubrey Hodges did the music for, as well. Now, I'm not sure if I'm gonna play that on release. Because, honestly, I want to get through this game, and then I want to do Final PlayStation Doom CE. Because I've had, like, so many delays lately. Since I'm getting to this today, if I wasn't in the mood to stream for the rest of the week, or at least to get to this for the rest of the week, then I think I probably would have canceled my playthrough of this. But since I'm getting into it today, and I'm intending on finishing it. But because I've had so many delays, I am not going to concentrate on getting the secret levels. I think maybe this game has been fun enough so far, or I'll probably revisit it at some point. So if I want to play it again, I'll probably go for the secret levels that time, but I just don't really have enough time to do that because it takes up a little too much time, and I kind of just want to see, like, the general game itself for what it is, rather than trying to go out of my way to see the extra levels. So I was planning on doing that today with The Hunt Begins, but yeah, we're just gonna get to the rest of them because there's like yeah, there's 3 more. And again, I'm just going straight Cassatt since he's probably like the since he's just like the normal character. Again, on a subsequent playthrough, I'll probably play I'll definitely play one of the other characters. And I may or may not, do a no quick save playthrough at some point as well. But unfortunately, if I want to get through this, I'm not going to be able to go out of my way to look for the secret levels. It'll just take too long. Ha! I think Mr. Icarus is playing through this too. But I'm not sure. I guess there's that familiar theme. I'm not sure if he did more than one stream of it. Push wall appears to be blocked, or locked. Okay, jump pad. Yeah, I especially like this just because this feels like a tad different from like a lot of the stuff that was being released at the time. It wasn't like dark and gloomy or anything like that. It was actually really over the top. Oh. It's great that I have to get my bearings again. It's great that I just randomly run into stuff and don't mind my surroundings at all. Actually... yeah, there we go. I have to get my bearings. This game in particular, it's probably because of this, like looking up and down, and it's stretching like that, makes it probably a little harder to adjust. Oh, I didn't even need to, try and get up there that way. Oh, no, wait, I already got it, that's why. Oh, wait, I think I forgot to get the rocket launcher in the middle. Which is good anyway, because I'm immune to their gunfire. Oh yeah, heat seeker, so... yeah, of course it's gonna go to the fire. Gee, there's no secret right here, right? Nah. Dang, didn't I find another rocket? I mean, there's one right here. I thought I found another one. Was that up here? Oh, up there. It's just the same thing, just put more ammo in it. Yeah, again, I don't really need, like, the count for these since I'm doing quick saves. But, eh. Wow! realize he had a rocket. Definitely already harder. Excuse me. Definitely already harder than the intro campaign. Probably wasn't the good idea to save, but oh well. Yeah, good. I really needed that. Yeah, I will, however, just look around in general. It's never a bad thing to find secrets. Unless, you know, it's a troll secret. I've definitely gotten plenty of those before, mainly in Doom mods. Although, Doom's not nearly as notorious doing that as, like, some games. Mario. Yeah, with Doom maps, it's actually pretty rare that you come across, or at least unless you're going out of your way looking for it. To find, like, things just absolutely troll you and do nothing else. You might get an occasional level here and there. But, if it's difficult, you'll most likely know it's difficult. Or if you know it's a slaughter map. I was hoping you'd drop that MP40. Wow. I just don't think about dodging. I don't know why. Actually, I don't think I can get it. I don't think I can get over there with this jump pad. What about over here, though? Okay, what if I use the jump pad for this? Nah, it's just way too far. Yeah, probably wasn't the best idea to, like, just... Oh, well, I didn't take that much damage, so that's good. I'm just wondering if there was anything else over here, but it doesn't look like it. There'd be rockets over here, but... You could fall down there, but I'm not really sure there's much of a point. Nah.
Die.
I don't know, there's something weird about this game where it's just not registering in my head to dodge those. Like, I have to actually really think about it. And go like, oh, there's something that's gonna instantly kill me if I'm not careful. And I have no idea why. It takes me so long to register that I shouldn't dodge. Ah, perfect. I don't think there's any, like, healing over there. Thought I had already killed him.
Yes.
42 secret walls. Are you fucking kidding? In episode 1, area 1. And then we just have a complete palette swap of textures. That's nice.
Here he is.
I don't think you can do the same thing in this game that you can do with the pistol in Doom, where... Yeah, it doesn't affect the spread at all. In fact, it's very much in your favor, because it's usually in the center always. There we go. Finally got the MP40. I like how he's just sitting there like, yeah, I hear the gunfire. It's fine. I didn't really want to live anyway. God, flying like this, though, with the textures warping like that is like... hurts the brain. Wonder what do the extra lives actually do? I mean, you don't have to worry about it if you're quick saving, but if you're not, like... Does it work like Wolfenstein where you go, because it doesn't seem like... Well, there's episodes, I guess. I guess you go back to the start of the episode if you lose all your lives. Oh, I'm glad I still went up here.
Over here.
Yeah, I was not smart. Oh yeah, they don't. Yeah, they won't go in those. This texture always looks so weird, like it's... And they fixed it up in Doom. I don't understand why, whenever I've seen this used in, like, Doom mods, it's, like, cleaned up and it's, like, a solid... And it's mostly solid black. I don't know why there's blue on it in Rise of the Triad, though. I always wondered that. Like, it doesn't even look dirty, it just looks like someone spilled blue paint on it. Jesus. Oh. Ah. Not that it matters, but still. I just love how they sound.
Over here.
The fuck is that? Oh. I forgot. That sound is because the thing that I had ran out. Well. Shit. Oh wait, where was the... Oh, it's over here.
Over here.
Die.
Still don't understand if those are explosive barrels or not. They don't really seem to do anything.
Over here.
Die. Die.
Did he? I think he's just playing dead. I don't think that's a... No, 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 no. I'm shooting. No, they got killed. It's a shame you can't dual wield these.
Over here.
Wonder how often, like, people will just, like, play this on a regular basis. They'll just wall hug half the time, because I guarantee you no one has memorized 100% of these, If they did, they have, like, the IQ of a saint. Or the IQ of a, not the IQ of a saint. That's patience of a saint.
Shoot him.
They have an eidetic memory. That's probably the best way I can put it. Whoa! Not sure if it's a good idea to... Oh, that's why. It's because I got this weapon again and I killed myself. I have to remember I can actually fall off the edge. That I do remember from the last time I played. What? I'm not sure if I want to, like... guy's, like, shot sound. There we go. Is there anything actually here? No. I guess there's probably another way to deal with them, but I can't see how this would actually help. Oh. I think he was actually shooting. I knew I heard something. I guess I use that, yeah, jump over it. Again, it's amazing how long these levels are. Like, I wouldn't say they're noticeably long, like, they're not boring.
Over here.
But, like, these at least feel like double the length. Maybe I'm just going at, like, a really relaxed pace. That could also be the thing.
Over here.
Yes.
And I'm actually wondering if at some point they maybe... Probably not. But I feel like the whole... them, like, giving up and saying, like, don't shoot... almost makes me feel like at one point they were gonna have, like, some sort of a recruit system. Where when one of those guys did that, you could, you could, like, walk up to them, use the use key on them, and then, they'll fight for you. I mean, that's a nice idea for a mod. What? Oh. Oh god. Well, that's new. I'm assuming you could get out of that faster if you just, like, button mash. I can go this way. Oh, there he is. Yeah, I can imagine them being frustrating to deal with when there's like a large group of enemies and then all of a sudden he just stuns you for a little bit with the rope. Actually, I wonder, is there like a secret in here? There's like a wee pistol. Hell yeah. There is that, but I don't need that just yet.
Outsider. Ah!
I still have 3 shots left in this. I don't need to pick that up just yet. Speaking of which... There. I'm assuming you can still touch those and get hurt. I don't like this. Oh wait, it's just one. I thought it was both of them.
The self-destruct sequence has been activated. Repeat, the self-destruct sequence has been activated. All employees proceed to the emergency car at the bottom platform.
Hey, Mute Pineapple. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, everyone. Continuing with Rise of the Triad. Apologies, I might just be a tad low energy. But I hope you had a good stream. What were you streaming? That one looked like it exploded. It's playing a game called Infra. Oh, is it that... That's that Source game, right? That's, Yeah, hold on. I think I know what game that is. I just have to look it up, because I'm pretty sure I played it for a little bit. Yeah, it was, I almost thought it was a liminal space type game, but... It kinda isn't. It almost has a similar spirit, though. But you actually do, like, puzzles and shit on it. Yeah, I actually played that for a little bit. Hey, John. I didn't finish it, mainly just because I wasn't sure if it was a good fit for the stream. I was enjoying it, but... It's solely puzzle-based. I just realized I should have gone back for... There's like a bazooka back here. Somewhere. Was it... I forget where it was. I think I found it... Oh, right here. Naturally, I just walk right into it that time. Careful every single time. But that one. Thankfully, some healing here. Oh yeah, John, I'm assuming, your computer's working just fine now? And, Rise of Triad is going good. It's pretty fun. With the quick saves, it actually feels like a slightly easier Wolfenstein, but I'm imagining without the quick saves, it's ridiculously hard. Although I have died quite a few times. That's good. This is a new one. Ow. Oh yeah, and like it says in the title, there is an official Quake 2 remaster coming. I don't know if it was announced like prior. I remember like a while ago there were rumors of it. Oh no, wait, I did get this one before. It's the crazy missiles. I think so, anyway.
Yeah.
Ludicrous jibs. What the fuck? A random power-up gives you Elasto mode. Seem to still get the odd micro freeze on DVD, but everything else appears okay. That kind of feels like DBD. I don't think that's a computer problem, because... Well, it depends. DVD on my computer runs better on some days than, others. Could always reinstall it and see if that helps, but other than that, like... I do get it. It's usually, like, when I start playing it. Like, for the first time after, like, I boot up my computer. It'll be a little, it'll just be a little jittery for some reason. I was going the right way, wasn't I? Yeah, I was. It's nothing I can't work around or stops me from playing. What settings do you play on? Like, I probably experience that because I play it on Ultra. Because I can't stand how it looks in low res, but a lot of people like playing it in, like, or not low res. A lot of people like playing it with low or medium settings. No Ludicrous jibs this time. Shrooms. Jib an enemy while under the influence of shrooms. I just got an achievement. Hey, I got God mode this time. See if I can try and kill as many people as possible before this runs out. Hey, Wolf. What is that sound? What is that sound? Other side of the wall, maybe? Oh. Well, I've seen those before, I just haven't seen so many of them. Don't they get hurt by that? Oh my god. The end of the level. I only have 19% health. Finding entrance. I just found a secret exit completely by accident.
Here he is.
Well, I did say I was only going to do... You're not dead. I was only going to do the secrets if I just happen upon them, so might as well. Okay, I guess that won't work. Oh. Wait, walk into it?
Yes.
Oh. I found a knife. I don't know what that means. Is that just a key? Oh, I can break it now. Oh, dear God. Okay, now I'm starting to see how, some people could get motion sick by this game. I mean, I'm not getting motion sick, but I can definitely see it. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Oh. I don't have anything to deal with that, and I forgot to save. And I can't go to the checkpoint either. So I am significantly far back. You know, I would be frustrated, but this is just completely on point for someone like me. Where I just frequently forget to... I just frequently forget to quick save. Well, good news is that ended up working out because now I have full health.
Drop it.
Stop it? Now you stop it.
Yes.
Dear God. Dear fucking God. Alright, where's that? Yeah, that thing melts your health away.
Drop it. Drop it.
Yeah, I'm not saving until I find more health. Is there just nothing else in here? Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Maybe there's... Yeah, that's where I came in from. There we go. I was hoping there'd be something. Dog. I have no idea if this is actually, like, decent. It's actually kind of decent. I mean, you have to be in melee range the whole time. Holy shit. The fuck is this? I think that's just instantly an extra life. Maybe it's healing. You do move really fast as the dog. I actually knew about this mode. I'm not surprised by it. Realism, I think, has this. Which, for anyone that's not in the know, that's a Doom mod that I really, really like. That's made by Kinsey. Has a lot of Rise of the Triad weapons in it. And I got God mode. Shrooms mode? Thank God I don't have that. Or I don't have to get that. Alright, have a good night, Wolf. Thanks for stopping by, dude, as always. Oh. That's funny, if you're in God mode and you can't pick that up, it actually tells you via the symbol what you actually got. I had one last night, but I'll have a good day. I get you. I got you. I'm gonna have a good night tonight, because, I don't have work tonight. Someone wanted some extra time at work, and I still have plenty of overtime. I still have plenty of PTO time I can use, so... Figured why not. I don't know if I can break that open. Can I even get out of here? I'm kind of glad I didn't save. Because I'd be kind of pissed. I don't think you can get out of there. Oh, I completely missed the gold key, too. Oh man, dog mode supersedes god mode. I didn't pick up Elasta mode.
Outsider.
This is the only game I know that has this kind of power up. I nearly went in there again. I mean, this is kind of god mode as well. I think they can still shoot you, they just have a very low %.
Die.
Oh god. I was already in there. I actually really like this track that's playing right now.
Outsider.
Actually, I'm wondering. Nah, I don't think. Yeah. Yeah, every time I think of, every time I think of Morrowind, I now think of just that video of Wilburger and, playing a Morrowind co-op. Like he and his friend were just doing a Caius Cositis run. I don't know why that's so funny too, but it is. Especially the line, "Think it'll rain?" What are these knives for? I think, oh yeah, that's another thing too, is there's going to be an Oblivion, I think it's a remake? I'm not sure how to feel about that. I see, I haven't watched the Ludicrous, like I watched his original video of like Rise of the Triad. I didn't watch the new one that he released. Oh yeah, Night Dive has been doing that since, oddly enough, they never did it for, no, it's because Doom was a different company. They've been doing that, I think, since Doom 64, releasing, like, their own new episode. Yeah, Doom 64 has its own episode, Quake has its own episode, this has its own episode by Night Dive, and then, the Quake 2 remaster's done by Night Dive, so that one's gonna have its own its own episode as well. I still haven't played the Quake one yet because I never finished my run through of that. I got up to the second DLC, and I think I was just running into too many, not problems with the game, just too many general, you know, life problems, I guess. So I stopped playing it. Guess I'll get to that eventually. I'm just not gonna go out of my way to get the to go for the secret levels. I was originally going to do that, but since I've had to take some days off from streaming, I don't think I'm gonna have enough time for that. You know, I'm actually not sure if I'm not sure what they're gonna do with the Quake 2 remaster. Yeah, I never played 2013 or this. I always heard from people that I didn't hear that it was terrible, I just heard it was, like, very average. And that it was nothing special, so I never really, bothered with it. Yeah, G-Man, made a video about it. He got an early release version of it. I don't know when it's gonna get released, though. And, like, I remember a while ago that there was rumors of a remaster. Yeah, it's also Night Dive Studio, so they're making another unique episode for it. And they're also including Quake 2 64 with it. Which was apparently... It was Quake 2, but with its own unique levels. Like, it wasn't... It was similar to Doom 64 in that the levels were unique. Fuck. Oh. Yeah, I think all the expansion packs, I think, are with it as well. And the cutscenes are all, remastered as well. They're all, I think they were AI upscaled. They look a lot better than, like, the Command & Conquer ones, obviously, but... It's because that was, like, live action. Yeah, the Quake remaster was good. I think they might have done a little bit of a better job with the lighting for the Quake 2 remaster, but I think it's just because it's newer technology. From the looks of it, anyway, it looks like they did. I've never really given that guy a chance to throw another net. Wait, I just realized I still had this. I didn't see when... I didn't see it on Steam, though. All I saw was Quake 2 RTX on Steam. Okay, hold on. I'm pretty sure I checked earlier. Unless maybe... Did I get it for free? Might be on my account. Quake 2... Update. Update queued. 3.3 gigabytes. Quake 2 re-release, patch notes, and facts. Wait, when was that at? That was today. The legendary sci-fi action FPS. Okay, so it's not like a separate... Alright, so if you've bought Quake 2 already, then you have it. Alright, that's cool. I wasn't sure if it was... Yeah, hold on. Let me update my title then. Instead of confirmed, I'll just put Quake 2 Remaster. I'm not... Well, actually, you know what? Released. I wonder why they released it so soon after Rise of the Triad. Alright, yeah, thanks for confirming that, Deet. I didn't realize, it came out already. I guess it makes sense, though. They did that with the first Quake. They didn't, like, release a separate, they didn't have a separate release of it. It just released over the original Steam release. And then you can play the original if you want. I have to say, if it's one thing that I give credit to Bethesda for, is that they've done stuff like that. Like, their remasters are super cheap, but they're quality because Night Dive typically does quality. Maybe a little arguably quality, but still, I think they're pretty quality. I don't know, I've heard some people complain that, like, Night Dive makes a little bit of fumbles here and there in terms of, like, balancing the numbers and how they originally were versus how they are now, but... And they're legit criticisms, but I still think they're probably one of the better studios that does remasters. No, Machine Games, I think, did the new Wolfenstein games, didn't they? They're not the same studio. Also, Night Dive is now owned by Atari, so I'm not sure about their future remasters. These might have been the last ones that they did. Like, they already had contracts to do them, so that's why, they're being released now. Machine Games did the Quake 2 episode. No, it's definitely Night Dive. Like, it's 100%. Unless Machine Games helped them with it, but Night Dive was definitely involved. But yeah, maybe Night Dive didn't do the Quake 2, the new Quake 2 episode, but they certainly did the remaster itself. I have to look that up just to make sure. Quake 2 remaster dev. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's sequel gives players access to the Reckoning and Ground Zero mission packs while adding in a new expansion from Wolfenstein developer Machine Games. Yeah, so Night Dive did the remaster itself, but Machine Games did the new expansion with it. Alright, I was a little confused on that. At least that's from what I just read. I don't know, it didn't mention Night Dive, but it specifically mentioned that Machine Games did the episode. It didn't say that they did the remaster, so... AKA, video game journalism still sucks. Where did I have a key, don't I? Yeah. I go back this way. Why does this area look familiar? This is a new area, but I swear I've seen this before. This looks like one of the levels from The Hunt. Like this part, anyway, with like the long pane of glass after coming through like the door here. That's bothering me now. Quake 2. I have to know, like, 100% certain. Okay, Destructoid is saying Quake 2's Night Dive remaster is live right now. So it is Night Dive. Quake 2 remaster has been officially announced by Night Dive Studios. Okay. I had to be 100% certain because otherwise I was going to bother me. Because that other video game article that I saw didn't say that Night Dive did the remaster. They only mentioned that Machine Games did the extra expansion. Which is stupid. Oh yeah, I gotta go north. This was to get dog mode, that's right.
Shoot him.
No, I think you are invincible as a dog. Oh, Stixville has? Stixvile. Why did I think it was Ville? He only has one L in it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I want to play the Quake 2 remaster right after this. There's so many releases coming out. I really wanted to get the final PlayStation Doom. I guess I still have another month before October starts. But final PlayStation Doom is going to take me a while. You know what? Once I'm done this, I'll do final PlayStation Doom CE. And then I'll do the Quake 2 remaster if I feel like I have enough time before October starts. Yeah, October's always a special month for me, because it's, yeah, basically Spooktober. Month of Horrors is what I call it. The fuck? Oh. All the walls are fire. Yeah, I get to do my yearly playthrough of, Alice. This year it'll be Doom 64 CE is like my annual playthrough of Doom 64. That's why I want to get the final PlayStation Doom CE. And then I have a few horror games. I wouldn't necessarily say lined up, but I do have a few horror games in mind that I wouldn't mind getting to as well. Oh yeah, and then they might do a Haunted PS1 Demo Disc 2023. I didn't get to 2022 yet. So yeah, this October might be the year of horror game demos, because I have a bunch of Dread X collections I still haven't gotten to yet. Haunted PS1 Demo Disc 2022, which I already played one of the games that are on there, Interior Worlds. So, I'll probably still play that demo because I really like that game, but yeah, I think it's actually called, Strip Mall. And then, they're probably gonna do one this year as well. So, I might have both of them that I can do. So yeah, it might be spooky game demo year. Because I'm just behind on that in general. Did I not? Yeah, I just saw it. There's an update keyed for, my version of Quake 2 on Steam. I don't know if it's also true for GOG. I'm assuming it is, but I'm not sure. Yeah, this is why I saved right before that. So I'm not 100% sure you can get out of here. Oh yeah, you can. Alright. I don't need to bother going in there. Actually, there's healing in there. Half tempted to drop Saints Row 3 and play Quake 2. I've never played Quake. That's why I kind of want to get to it. I've never done a serious playthrough of Quake 2. I owned the disc version way back when, because I think I found it at Best Buy or something on sale. Or like maybe a GameStop or an EB Games or something like that. And I ended up buying it like for super cheap for PC. I played it for about an hour and never touched it after that.
Yeah.
Man, that's a heat-sinking heat-seeking multi-missile. I don't want shrooms. I'm okay. I'm just straight edge. I do not need to go this way. It's got the exact same thing. Nice. Is this? Yeah, I guess I have to go back. Hey, where haven't I gone yet? Thank God for this map, by the way. It's like, holy shit, this is a large as hell level. Oh, I haven't fully explored down there yet. Actually go this way. He actually jump scared me a tad. Even though I haven't been streaming as much like lately, I did stream Left 4 Dead yesterday, but I do have a bunch of custom campaign playthroughs that are that were on my YouTube. Oh, there we are. Here's the end of the level.
Yes.
61. Oh my god. Tom Hall. Did it always say who was the author?
He is.
No, I don't want any of these. I don't like being a bouncy ball. Wait, how much of this? Oh, lamp.
Yes.
Ludicrous chips. Love the sound that one guy makes. He goes, "Traitor!" I think the air quality sucks today. Hey, ain't fooling me, buddy. Alright, gold key for that. Oh. I was just like thinking, like, is this truly worth it? I guess if you have like one pellet of health left. And I don't know what it is today. I think the air quality is like really, really bad. But I feel like I've been coughing like more frequently than usual. Man, he took a while to kill.
Over here.
Hey, I forget. Why didn't they include like the women soldiers in the original game? Did they just not finish the sprites? Maybe they didn't finish programming or whatever. Or maybe it was just too big. And they had to cut some stuff. Oh yeah, I have the key. Yeah, I almost sound like... I do have some water here. Hold on. It almost sounds like my voice is starting to get a little hoarse. Well, it feels that way. I'm not sure if it sounds that way. What is that? Fuck. I guess I could have jumped over it. Thank God this fades away pretty fast. Ah! I was wondering where the hell he was. Flamethrower? I think I did get this once before. Well, it says flamethrower, but it's still a missile.
Drop it.
Oh, that's why. Eh, I almost missed that. Again, I think if, like, Joel... I'm not sure. I feel like, Vinny probably wouldn't be interested in this game, but I feel like Joel probably would. I don't know if he's ever played Rise of the Triad. As always, I like mentioning them a lot because, I've been watching them the most lately. Plus, I think they're pretty good streamers to, like, model yourself after. They're both nice guys, and they're entertaining, and they have, like, humor that's up my alley. Yeah, we're just waiting. I am not gonna try and... especially not get out of here while everything's all wavy. Oh, back there. Oh, God mode. I love it. They just purposely put all of those enemies there so you can just watch them die. Oh. Is there anything, like, else I can do here? Like, those are push walls. I can... Asbestos armor is so itchy. Yeah, I'm hoping, hoping there wasn't like a key in there or something I need to get. There's the flamethrower, but I don't think it's worth dealing with that.
Drop it.
Fuck is this? Oh, dog mode. Why can't I open? Oh, I guess I just needed to hit the touch plate. Alright, I guess that's fine. I got some of my health back after that. I didn't go that way yet. I love the little sound effect, like, he's still barking. Okay, so there's the key that I need. You know what would be funniest if they say shit like that, you actually have the option to drop your weapon. I don't know if I needed that. I love how they give you a choice. You can either bounce around like a moron or be high. But you know what I can do? We can just take like a nice little break while we're high. Because who says that we need to actually walk while everything is all woozy? I mean, we could try and do it here. Yeah, you know what? Let's not try and do it there. Because trying to do it there will still get you fucked up. So we're just gonna pick up the mushroom and just let it ride. Because you've seen what happens when I actually don't, when I actually do try to power through it. Oh yeah.
Drop it.
Here he is.
Oh, this is unfortunate. Oh, I completely forgot you can toast the porridge and it gives you more health. Completely forgot about that. I think Kako even told me that when I played this the other day. I don't like this room. Oh yeah, even those, I think every sprite has a female variant. Except for maybe those... Oh, she's the one that's a traitor. Except for the guys that want to play catch.
Drop it.
I think they're the only ones that actually play dead. Iron key. Fuck. I love how the direction looks. Oh, there we are. That was pretty easy. Oh yeah, I still haven't really played. I don't know why. I just have not felt like playing Hades lately. I don't know why I've been doing that with video games so much. Where I'll like play a few hours of them and then I just don't feel like it. That's been happening a lot again.
Yes.
Like with streaming, it's easy. Well, for the most part, it's easy to play a game start to finish, unless, you know, I take an extended break in the middle of a playthrough. And then it kind of defeats the purpose of playing it. Oh yeah, I probably could have used that. Oh well. Yeah, I don't like this one that much. Nice.
Die.
And I did it again.
Outsider.
Yeah, I could probably get the split missile again, but I kind of don't want to. Unless I'm in like a lot of, I guess in this wide area it'd be alright, but. No key yet. Oh, hi. Let's see, will they just... I know they get hurt by that thing. Seems like they're trying to avoid the jump pads. Yeah, there we go. Just watch them make asses out of themselves. Nice. And then watch as I make an ass out of myself, probably. No, never mind, I'm great. One of their bodies is bouncing. Yeah, it seems like... Yeah, these ones are the explosive ones. These ones are just regular barrels. Whoa, someone turned on the lights. Is that like a full life thing or something like that? That's not God mode. God mode's the hand, I think. Did I just Goomba stomp him? Kill an enemy by landing on its head. Yeah, I Goomba stomped him. Nice. I didn't even know that was a thing. I don't know what else to do in here because there's no more jump pads. Wall hump. Wall hump to victory? Guess I just gotta go back. Well, how would I get over there? That's the thing. Oh. Man, you can really go that fast that you can clear a gap like that. Nice. I didn't think I could clear that gap. Now this is a little trickier because I have to... There's that opening right there. No, 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 no. No. Alright. I think you can clear that. You just have to be, like, near perfect. I almost have it, I think. It's just, you're so fast. It's also slippery. I wonder. Nah, I thought maybe there'd be like a... What if I do it from here? I might be able to clear it from here rather than from the other way. Nah, I don't think I can clear it from here. I think it's still a little too far. I don't even want to try anymore. I tried like multiple times. I think you just have to be perfect. It's possible. I don't have any keys yet either. Oh wait, hold on. All right. So where do we go from here? I think... Oh. Well, I can't get in there, though. There's something beyond that wall. That might just be another secret. Yeah. Yeah, and I still can't get in here. I probably enter there through other means. Where haven't I gone yet? I don't have the key for either of them, so I can't do anything with that. And I don't know if I can go, because it seems like I don't think I can do anything in there. It's a push wall. I feel like I missed a key though, like a key that I should have gotten. I don't see a key that's being displayed on the map though. Like, there's none in there. There's two switches on the walls, but I don't know how to get in there. Wait, what the hell is that? Oh, no, wait, that's a roof trap, right? Yeah, I don't really know what to do. I'm a little stumped on this level. Do they really want you to clear that gap? I don't think they want you to clear that gap. It's so hard to clear this, though. Do they really expect you to do this? I don't think so. So let me look down here for a second. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm completely stumped about this level. I don't know what it wants you to do. Oh. I guess I made it. I don't think... So this is the thing, I don't think this is progression. 3 extra lives. Yeah, there was no, like, switches or anything. Unless that maybe opened up a door or something? Alright, so I figured out that that didn't do anything, so... That didn't open up still. I swear I tried this door, but it doesn't really matter anyway. It's just to get through that one spot more easily. there was something here that opened up. Oh, I didn't go in here yet. Okay. Okay, there's a key in there, too. Damn it. Not that I really need what's in here, but... Oh. Oh man, how do you get up there? I guess it just needs to be perfect. Ah, you don't have enough. You start falling like way before you get over there. Not that, again, I don't really need it. I'm not gonna try too hard for that. Oh yeah, elevator. Oh, now I know what room I'm in. Oh, I can turn that off. Unless more show up, then I'll turn it on again. So that opened up something. I wonder if it did anything with this room, because it leads you into this. Oh yeah, right here.
Die.
Drunk missile. Go home, you're drunk. Hi. Dropping in, I see. I'm sorry, I'll sit in the corner. That was such a bad pun.
Fuck you.
I know. The dude really hates puns. Wait, oh, right here? I think right here. Yep. Hi. Oh yeah, go all the way back. It says drunk missile, but they do heat seek. I've noticed. I thought they just randomly go in different directions. I think actually, in realism, they do. But in this game, it seems like they heat seek. Heat seek. After a few minutes. Or after a few seconds. Probably the best way to put it. Whoa. Not that I really need to collect these. You know, I'm assuming there is probably an achievement to beat the game without ever using QuickSaves. I wonder, can we look that up real quick? It might be a secret achievement. Kill 3 enemies. Oh, I completely forgot, because I think you can actually do that in realism. Kill 3 enemies with a dog mode power. I forgot you can power up the doggo bark. Roast 5 enemies in 1 firewall shot. It's called a firewall, not flamethrower. Kill 2 enemies with a split missile. Finish any level with all enemies killed and secrets found. Beat any level in Extreme Rise of the Triad. Free a moving wall from the confines of reality. How the fuck do you do that? And the Excalibur, I think, is actually in Russian Overkill as well. I don't see an achievement for that. I'm a little surprised by that. Maybe they couldn't figure out how to actually make it. Wait, why does it say it's off when it was... That's weird. It says auto run is on. The fuck? I reversed it somehow. That was weird. I mean, it's back to normal, but... I'm gonna see what happens when this goes all the way out. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay. This is fancy, I guess. I actually almost found all the secret walls in that level. Whoa, it is bright. This almost looks like a reverse Doom 64 level. Is it supposed to be this bright? Spring surprise. I mean, I wouldn't say the springs are the surprise, it's the... This looks like a... The skybox kind of looks like a Doom skybox. I wouldn't be surprised if the skybox was used in like a Doom mod or something. Looks like it could easily be used as one. Wow. Fuck. It's fine though, it's the end of the level. Forget it. Their sprites are bugged. Just with the weird lighting on this level, they're bugged.
Got it.
Fuck. Okay, one of the ones on this right side had like the missile launcher. Yeah, there he is.
Got it.
Damn it. Yeah, I almost feel like the lighting's not supposed to be like this, because it's making a few of the sprites bug out. Like, they have little weird artifacts on them. I don't think I can do anything in this room. Nah. Yeah, I need 2 different keys. I have another room I have to go to anyway.
Over here.
Again, this level feels a little familiar with, like, this section. Man, I am not doing good on health at all. I also don't have a key for that. Actually, there might be, like, a secret in here, maybe? Push wall appears to be locked. Oh. Oh, and now I don't have to worry about a thing. Well, at least for right now. Hopefully, that opens something over here. Oh yeah, it opened this. Then I have to go back there. Rest in shit. I legit thought they would actually go back into the middle once I picked that up. Oh. How convenient. Yeah, their sprites are kind of bugged out by the light, but only like a little bit. Like I'm seeing like neon green on the female soldier sprites with this lighting. Thankfully, you can actually get out of there. What a great weapon.
Yes.
Adrenaline bonus? I have no idea what that means. I think that... I forget what the democratic bonus means. I think it means that, I only use the MP40. As my hit scan weapon? I don't know. I don't like those. Because there was a level in the intro campaign where you saw these and then you had to find a gas mask. I still don't know what the knife does. Oh, I destroyed the light there, alright. This level in particular feels very Wolfenstein-y. There's a lot of health here. And now I know why. It needs to explode. There. What? Why? Why though? I don't like this. I don't like this. This implies I'm gonna be using all of it. Oh, that, yeah, I am, because there's a boss in this level. This is a Wolfenstein level. No wonder why I said it feels a lot like Wolfenstein. Or no, actually, this feels like a Spear of Destiny level, actually. seems to be having some trouble. General John Darien.
Yes.
Oh yeah, apparently another little fun fact about this game is that I don't know if it was confirmed or not, but there was supposed to be a, the game seemed like it was set up to have co-op, but for some reason Night Dive never added it in. Maybe that's a lot of network coding that, they probably couldn't do. Oh, those are new. Yeah, that last level felt very much like a Wolfenstein, or, not a Wolfenstein, but a Spear of Destiny level. It was probably inspired by one. It was like a particularly hard level, too, in Wolfenstein, or, Spear of Destiny. The Eat Lead guys are back. Did I ever get that before? Oh, that's the dog bone, alright. That's great, I love that you can charge it. Oh god. Yeah, I forgot they do that. Glad I cooked those. I wonder how you get in there. I don't want to pick that up yet. That's a new texture. I haven't seen that before. Well, it's probably not a new texture, but... It's so loud. These guys kind of remind me of, like, the white, uniform SS soldiers from, Wolfenstein. Except not nearly as deadly.
Outsider.
I still have one more cooked one out here. Wait, what? Wasn't I just in... Oh, no, wait. Down here. I nearly died there. I'm going to die here, yeah. Because that guy is invincible when he's apparently getting crushed. That was probably... No, I'm saving here again. That was not a good save point. I still have not found a key yet. Was there anything in here, though? 'Cause I don't think I hit a switch or anything in here. So I'm wondering, what do I do now? Unless something, like, opened up that I didn't realize. And nothing opened up in here. Is there something in here I didn't get? Oh, yeah. That's what I didn't get. Oh god. That could have been really bad. Thankfully it wasn't. However, that was incredibly bad. That was actually very, very bad. That was not good. Not good at all. I could die. Yeah, I died. I mean, I know where to get the gold key now. So I can just go right back there and get it, and I still have full health. Yeah, I totally know where to go. That's why I had to check the map for a long time. I definitely don't have a bad short-term memory. Nope, not at all. Absolutely not. Who would have thunk it? Who are y'all again? Who am I talking to? I nearly did it again. I did it a third time. I think he hurt himself. Was she crawling? The fuck was going on there? I never saw that before. Excuse me. Ugh. You can actually make him hurt himself if you get him to try and throw the grenade at you while he's next to a wall.
Outsider.
This is another level that feels very Wolfenstein-y. Fuck. Wasn't there... Oh. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, wasn't there another... like another rocket launcher back here? Or bazooka? Yeah, right here. One that dropped. That will never not make me laugh.
Yes.
Man, this is a very open room. Alright, I think this will probably be the last level I do tonight, and then I'll stop. Wait, what? Seriously mod? What? Where are they? Oh. I guess this is the end of the level here. Oh, that. Yeah, I think it's long overdue anyway. I'll have to remove that from my auto mod settings at some point. I do that now, but I'd have to find how to do that again, because I haven't touched that in a little while. No, I was the one that set that. That's not automatic. I set that back in 2020 after certain events happened. But I think it's long overdue. I think I can take that off. And they really want me to get high. Oh god. Oh, this is the perfect weapon for this room. Just destroyed everyone.
Yes.
I can't pick that up to refresh it. Why is... I wonder why that's... Oh.
Yes.
Again, I'm not 100% sure what that does. Oh, I need to get out of here now. Alright. Picking up the knives like that. I don't really know. I don't know if it unlocks something or what. A gold key, and then I just immediately need the silver key. So I guess I need to explore new areas. Like here. Again, I'm not too concerned over going over the 3-hour mark, since I don't have work tonight, but I don't really want to go any longer than 3 hours. gas mask. I'm probably gonna need that soon. I might want to pick that up now, actually, but let me quick save first. I just want to see how close that is, or maybe it might be like a secret area or something. It's probably going to be this room, right? Yeah, alright. Radioactive food. Wait, what? I don't like how this looks. I think those walls hurt you. They're glowing red, or glowing orange, so... Yeah, they do. Wait, what? I don't think I was done down there. Probably not a good idea to quick save, but oh well. No. Actually, I forgot I can turn auto run off. Is that really all there is to this room? Did I hit the switch over here? No, I didn't.
Yes.
Again, I'm not 100% sure. If I'm going to need that or not. You know, I would cook this, but I'd probably cook myself at the same time, so... I'll just pick it up as is. I still haven't found another key yet. And this just goes back. I guess I can take that one door now. Ow! Did I really touch it? I guess I did. Okay, well, is there somewhere else that I haven't gone yet? Yeah, directly in front of me. Well, let's see. That's asbestos armor. Yeah, we want the asbestos armor. We probably want this too. What the f- A hole? I've never seen that before. Huh. That's new. That's like brand new. I have not seen that so far. There we are. And it takes 1 health away on top of it. Oh, right there. And then it just goes right to the end of the level. Pretty much, anyway. Oh, I can't go up? This is weird. I think I found my way through. Really? Really? I need one more key? Fuck. It's probably in here somewhere. Fuck. Why am I, like, moving slow all of a sudden? Is my movement bugged? Oh, I think I had to get it, like, all the way back there. I think my movement's actually bugged. So that's just... Where do I get the iron key from, then? I need an iron key, but I did everything. Didn't I? Maybe, like, back here, I have to do something? No, I hit that. Yeah, I have to get an iron key on this level, but I don't know where it is. Yeah, that's where one of the keys was. Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't go this way. This is where the last key is. Has to be.
Die.
Oh, it's the same. Alright. Just keep the one with more ammo then.
Drop it.
Doggo, please. Move it. Doggo, please. Move something there. Just broke everything. Oh my god. Oh. Huh? I forgot to save that whole time. At least I know where to go. Oh, it was a random power-up. Oh, I thought that was always the dog power-up. Man. I got ridiculously lucky and I squandered it. Man.
Drop it.
Oh, you drop it. What? I'm not keeping that thing. I hate that thing. The fuck? Uh oh. Oh, thank God, I can actually get out of there. I didn't know you could break these things. Wait. Okay. Oh, I didn't go this way yet. Ah. Have to reboot the comp and take a break. Okay, D. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Appreciate it. I'm almost done, so you're not gonna be missing too much. Once this level's over with, I'm done for the night.
Yes.
What the hell is with these knives? I still don't understand what those knives actually do. Alright, you have a good night too, John. As always, thanks for stopping by. What the fuck just happened? There we go. Alright, now I can finish. I'm pretty sure I can finish the level now. Fuck. Oh, you're not gonna tell me that I have to go back the way I came. I have to go back the way I came. I have to go the long way. Ugh. Split. Ah, screw that. Ah, screw that. I've already been that way anyway. Get through this door. Watch me screw this up, like, exponentially. Because I did it pretty flawlessly the first time. Oh, no, I did it flawlessly this time, too. And then I hurt myself.
Bleed! Bleed!
There we go.
Yes.
Alright, so yeah, we're gonna stop here for tonight. And then I'll resume this on Saturday. So let's see, I'm on episode 2. Let me just see. 4 episodes, 34 levels. Alright. So, we're getting there. And then we have these left. There is 40 levels in Extreme Rot. Yeah, that's it for the stream for tonight.